Hey guys! Today we're going to take a look at this Thomas and Friends playset. So here is Thomas, our #1 engine. This one is called Drop Off and Pick Up Sandy. So I'm super excited about putting this together. We have Carly, the crane, Sandy, and of course the #1 engine, Thomas himself. So let's take everything out of the box and start putting it together. So we have some tracks. Ooh, Carly the crane. Instructions. And I think that's it. We still just have to open up Thomas. Okay, so let's also get Thomas out of the box. Oh, there he is. And here's Sandy. Oh, this looks really great. And Sandy. Always smiling and happy. Okay, so first let's put batteries into Thomas. And let's start with that. See if he works. Oh yeah. And I see that this tilts. I'm guessing at one point we will have to unload Sandy like so. Okay, let's get everything set up so we can put it together. Okay, so maybe let's start by putting the crane together. So here we have Carly the crane. Let's put this inside. Okay, here we have it. And we can move Carly back and forth. So now let's raise it up. And we have the whole piece complete. Oh wow, this looks pretty cool. And probably we will be able to stop Thomas right there inside so that we can pick up things with the crane itself, and then twist it, the sides, and at the same time raise it up and down. Oh wow, that's great. So this is our first major piece of the playset. All right, let's continue. Now let's build the second major piece of this playset. There it is. Okay, so we have the two main pieces of our playset. Now let's build the tracks. So let's put Sandy and Thomas to the side, as well as the crane, and build the rest. Okay. Here we're gonna use the darker tracks. Now these tracks are gonna lead up, like so. And we're gonna put them right over here. And then we need tracks that will lead down. Well, maybe first let me connect these. And now let's connect everything together. Perfect. Okay. And now we need our turn with the green tracks. And our last and final piece, which is the crane. Okay, we're set. We got all the pieces together. So now all we need is Thomas. Here's our completed track with Carly the crane, our drop-off zone, and Thomas. So we are set up and ready to go. So let's turn Thomas on and see him go. Here's our emergency stop. So if we twist this, instead of Thomas going around in the loop, he's gonna go straight and stop right here. So let's see this stop working. Ah, and Thomas stopped. So now let's place Sandy on Thomas and see him drop her off. Oh, that was cool. See that from a different angle. Here he comes. And there goes Sandy. So now that Sandy is dropped off, we can pick her up again using Carly the crane. So let's move the crane into position and pick up Sandy. There she is. Move her up to the side and now gently put her back on Thomas again. So this is why it's called pick me up and drop me off Sandy. We can drop her off, but also we can pick her up on this side using the crane. Maybe some of you watched my previous video where we actually put this track together of Percy. So what I want to do right now is combine these two tracks together, Percy and Thomas, since they are best friends after all. And so what I will do is I will remove these two stops right here and combine the tracks together. And there we have it. Our two tracks are connected together now. We can play with both of them at the same time. So now we have two engines. We have Thomas, engine number 1, and we have Percy, engine number 6. Oh, these two tracks together seem like a ton of fun. So maybe let me just spread out a little bit of these flowers I have right here, just to now include Thomas's track. And so we could place some here, and the tree can stay here, maybe here. Okay, let's see both of them go at the same time. So let's turn Percy on, and Thomas. Okay, you guys ready? Let's do this. Did you guys see that? This switch broke. Instead of Percy going around in his loop, he went straight into Thomas's. We have to warn them and stop them. Here comes Percy. Let's stop him here. And Thomas stopped in the last second right before the crane. Take a look at how close this was. Oh wow. Just 5 more seconds and they would have crashed right into each other. We did this just in time. Now that we have two sets combined together, we can use both of them to play a game. For example, Thomas can pick up Sandy from right here, Percy's track. then go around his track and come back into his own to drop off Sandy where he usually does. Here comes Thomas. He got it. And here comes Thomas with Sandy past the crane and into the drop-off zone. There goes Sandy. So this was a lot of fun with the two tracks combined together. So thank you guys so much for spending these few minutes with me. And again, if you like these videos, please subscribe so I can post more. And so I will leave you at the end with Percy and Thomas on the same track, chasing each other. Again, thank you, and I will see you in another video. Bye-bye.